Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Olsen and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Tactical Masterclass, the Journeyman, Road to Glory and Tactics Testing series all in one go. Now before we get into the episode, why don't you give this video a like? Every like coming my way does help the channel immensely, gets it to more people in the algorithm, which can only be a good thing, at least for me. So like it, and if you're someone who's just found this channel, why don't you subscribe? And if you're someone who's new, as well as someone who has already found this channel out and has already subscribed, hit the bell for mobile notifications if you haven't already, because that way you'll get notified from whenever I upload, and hopefully the content I do upload is up to your standards. You can also check out all my socials down in the description below. But yeah, let's get into the video. So first off, we'll talk about last season. So last season we ended up finishing third in the league with Cambridge. In the Championship we got to the semi-final before being knocked out by Chelsea. We were knocked out of the Emirates FA Cup in the fourth round by Chelsea as well, though the season beforehand we had of course won the Emirates FA Cup. Carabao Cup got knocked out in the quarter-final to Man U, though of course last season we also won it. And we won the Community Shield. So practically this season aim is to win the Premier League and win the Champions League, and then we've done literally every single trophy, major trophy we can do. Knock off the Club World Cup, which to be fair it's hard to get to in 4 years time, considering 4 years ago or whenever it'll be, we would have been a mid-table Premier League side, nowhere near getting Champions League wins or Champions League finals or any of that stuff. But yeah, if we go to transfers, we've only just loaned out 2 players. It's just it's 1st of June, so the transfer window is just opened. We've got some people leaving, so we've got some people joining as well. So Serini and Alvarez, who are 2 youngsters that were out of contract at the end of the season, they're coming from Getafe and Inter. And Benjamin White is leaving to Sevilla. He, I think, was unhappy or something. Might have been unhappy or for some reason for not playing enough. I don't think he played enough really. So yeah, I think he was unhappy for that. And in the end, we have sold him on a loss to Sevilla. He played 24 times for England, which, considering what's happening in real life with him and being upset, so called being upset with the coaching staff at England, yeah, he might not get as many caps as that, or has he got that many? I don't know. I think he's only got about 10 in real life, so he might not even get to 24 for Gareth Southgate and then the whole coaching staff stay with England for years to come. To be honest, I think after this Euros we might need a bit of a change up in the England squad. I think we're going a bit stagnant, and so we might need a new manager and a new coaching staff, new ideas on what to do with the squad. If we do well in the Euros and win it or get to the final, then by all means do another 2 years in up to the World Cup and see how we go then. But then probably Gareth Southgate has to leave. But yeah, enough about England, because this is Cambridge and it's Football Manager. No need to talk about real life football. That's for a podcast possibly if we ever get to do one. But yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead now, probably to the end of the transfer window. If we go to season budget, we've got 239 million to spend and over 1.4 million to spend in transfer wages, and we've got 524 million pounds in the bank balance. So yeah, a lot of transfers could come in, and I've got a big offer coming in for one player that I want to get. I've been having my eye on him for many a year. I couldn't get him originally, so if I can get him for however much I have to pay for him, that'll be a big thing, and we'll probably win the league because of that. But hopefully that will go through. But let's go ahead now. See you all in a bit. And it is the end of that transfer window. So if we go to the end of last season, we sold James McAtee to Bournemouth. He signed for us for what, 24 million. Didn't play once last season, and somehow Bournemouth have said, you know what, I want to pay £30 million for you in the Championship, after getting relegated or something like that, and I've just accepted it. I wasn't going to accept it because I thought he could do a job for us again, but looking at it, they never played once. Of using the like assistance pick, like doing that a few times. Seeing as he never played once, I thought, you know what, I'm going to sell him. Other people that joined in the end, Nelson Alvarez did join from Getafe. He was that player I talked about. He was £5 million from Getafe. He was at Las Palmas a few seasons ago, but now he's at Getafe. He's been immediately loaned out to Ipswich, where hopefully he'll be a good player. And in terms of all the things, Craven Krause was let go to Sheffield United. King Langton was sold also to Sheffield United. Benjamin Warren was, of course, sold to Sevilla. More loanees. Then Emil Smith-Rowe wanted to leave, so we sold him to Al Ali. Ashley Phillips was always unhappy, so we just bit the bullet and sold him for 60 million. Think it's a bit of a loss. £7 million loss, which is unfortunate. Rafi David, who has been with us at Pinnacle for years now, but was always loaned out and never was getting game time. And in the end, we just said, you know what, we're going to sell you. He was happy to go, so he's gone to Al Tawoon, I think in Saudi Arabia. Abbas Ali, who was the Sudanese player we bought a season or two ago. I don't think he was going to be playing much, so in the end we maximised profit, and when Bruce Dorman came in for him for £5 million. More people were loaned out. Alex Osborne was sold to Sheffield United once again, so Sheffield United got 3 of our players, 2 unpaid deals. And then people that joined, you might have seen the first one, the last one, but Sianda Hilafe, who was actually a director of football, went in for him 85 million, which was his release clause. South African original Cape Town City was on that Al Qudud, and then ended up going to Al Ettifaq, where, look at that, 28 goals, 15 assists. So I thought, because of his assists marking, I thought, you know what, I'll go for him, even if he is only going to be here for a few seasons, because this is season 9 of Cambridge United. Next season will be the last season, and the season after that will be a new club. But season 10, I've got also big plans to buy another player. I've kind of done it in half, so I wanted to sign 2 players. One I've signed now, which you can see for 255 million from Bayern Munich, and the next one will be signed next season, I would hope. Given that our reputation is now quite high, it's 4.5 star reputation in terms of the club, so I think we can easily get signing against anybody we would like to sign. Yeah, Alessio Serini was that youngster that joined. Mark Gahey also joined us on a free transfer from Man City. Renzo Gagini, another youngster whose contract was running up, joined us from Juventus. And Tommy Joyce is that big player we were talking about. I wanted to sign him a few seasons ago when he was sold from Brentford to Bayern for 105 million, and he's had a brilliant 2 seasons there. And I've decided, because we had a load of money in the bank, if we go to finances now, we've got 273 million somehow still, and 137 million still. I think we mostly moved it. I don't know how we bought it. Oh wait, yeah, it's all in instalments, yeah. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I actually loaded the save up, given stuff that's happened in real life for me, but yeah. 255 million from Bayern, and he comes in as one of the best players in the world and the best player in our team by a mile. And if we go to the results so far, we're entirely undefeated and won every single game in our friendlies. Started off with a win against Sheffield United, unfortunately lost to Arsenal in the second game, but then beat Stoke and Newcastle and beat Sheffield United on penalties. Currently takes us to 4th in the league, and now we are in the 31st of December. we'll look at the other results. So we drew against West Ham, beat Napoli and Galatasaray in the Champions League phase, beat Man City, drew against Brighton, beat Liverpool, beat Lazio, beat Fulham, beat Barnsley on penalties, which was a bit of a tough result there, beat West Brom, PSG and Burnley we also won, then drew against Aston Villa. And this is Aston Villa, they're like mixed between Arsenal and Aston. Salzburg we won, then lost to Man United, beat Everton in the Premier League, then beat Chelsea, beat Maccabi Haifa, Tottenham we drew, Man U we won, Leicester we won, West Ham we lost, Norwich we won, and Brentford we won. And we're currently second, 4 points behind Man City. I was hoping we'd be a lot more closer to Man City, to be honest. If I quickly go to season preview, we are the best team by country mile. Hopefully we're not at the bottle jobs, and you might have seen there who the next player I'm looking to buy is. I'll just quickly show him. Luke Airedale, 5-star current ability. He's 22 years old or something like that. 21 years old, I mean. He's been at Chelsea his entire career. He hasn't got many goals, but I think he's really, really good, and I really, really want him. So I'm going to spend all my money next season on him. If I can afford it, but for now it's not for sale, so it's going to be like 300 million for him. But yeah, transfers, we're looking to bring in Matteo Silvestri. That this is direct football. I don't know whether we'll do it or not, I'm not sure. And Steven Garcia Cruz is going to be joining us from Atletico Nacional on a free transfer after his contract expired. And yeah, Kikuchi will be leaving at the end of the season after being loaned out to Everton. He signed for 4.9 million from Kawasaki Frontale. That was all direct football doing, and he only played twice. I was really unhappy. He was causing a lot of all unhappiness, and so we managed to get a loan to Everton with a 10-game fee. If he plays 10 games, he's done that. So yeah, he will be joining Everton at the end of the season. If we quickly go to the transfers that happened at the January, we loaned a few players out. Kendry Paez was sold to Real Madrid. He wasn't getting enough game time since Tommy Joyce joined. To be honest, he didn't play much in the entire time he's been at Cambridge, and so yeah, he didn't play once. So Real Madrid came in for him, and we just sold him. A bit of a loss, £10 million loss, but hey, it could actually rise to 48.5, I think, if he plays 20 games or something. So hopefully it gets that much, and then it'll be profit. And then of course Steven Garcia Cruz joined. He probably not going to get good enough, but might just possibly get good enough. You never know. In terms of the results for January, we beat Arsenal, we beat Ipswich in the third round of the FA Cup, beat Sheffield United, beat Cambridge in the semi-final, first leg of the Carabao Cup. Newcastle we won in the Prem, PSV and Bayern we also won in the Champions League win between 1 against Stoke. Then we beat Brighton in Premier League. Currently takes us to second in the league, 1 point behind Man City. I just got to hope that they make a mistake and we can pounce on that. And we qualified first in the UEFA Champions League, and yeah, we're in the fourth round of FA Cup and hopefully the final of the Carabao Cup. So in February we had only one league game, which was win against Man City. Before that we won in the semi-final against Crystal Palace. Then we drew in the fourth round against Aston Villa in the FA Cup, but beat them in the replay. Then unfortunately lost on penalties to Man City to lose the Carabao Cup final. Man United, however, we won 3-2. Then we beat Valencia in the Champions League round of 16, and then also beat them in the second leg. In between we beat Burnley. Luton we also won in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. Aston Villa we drew, Fulham we won, Man United we won. Then we lost to Nice in the first leg of the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Then beat Everton, but then beat Nice 2-0 I mean. Chelsea we won in the FA Cup semi-final, 3-1. Liverpool and Tottenham we drew 0-0 and 1-1. PSG won 3-2 in the second leg, in the first leg of the semi-final, of the Champions League, then beat Leicester 3-0. And then we lost 3-1 in the second leg at home and got knocked out of the Champions League. We ended up losing to Chelsea in the next leg, in the next game, We then beat Norwich 6-0, West Brom 6-0, went Brentford 2-0, and beat Arsenal 6-3 in the FA Cup final, and we won the league. Yeah, we won the league. Man City messed up a bit. We weren't messing up as many times, and we sealed the Premier League. So Cambridge United's first ever Premier League trophy, and in 9 seasons we have gone from League 2 to Premier League champions, all with probably helped by really good tactics. And I've just realised I completely forgot to show you the last tactic. Oh my god, I am hopeless, aren't I? It is this one. It's Philippe Clement. Actually, I'm not sure I even showed you the last tactic, in all honesty, for the last episode. That has made me worry now that I have not shown it. I might not have. So yeah, last season's tactic was RDF's wide target 4-3-3, which I think I did now show you, if I remember correctly. But this one is Philippe Clement's amazing 4-2-3-1, apparently a 93% win rate, and to be honest, it looks quite like that. It's positive, custom tactical style, fairly wide, passing space, overlap left and right, play up defence, slightly short on the passing directness, slightly high on the tempo, run at the defence or on dribbling. In transition is counter press, counter, distribute quickly, take short kicks, and then higher defensive line, higher line of engagement, much more often in the trigger press, prevent sort goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. So yeah, this tactic's done us really good because we've won the league and won the FA Cup, got to the semi-final of the Champions League, and finished runners up of the Carabao Cup. So this tactic is probably our most successful in terms of winning trophies. But yeah, for saying we've gone from League 2 in Season 1, after Cambridge were just relegated, all the way to Premier League champions in Season 9. Season 10 hopefully is the Champions League victory. And with the transfers we can do, hopefully we'll get there. But yeah, check out the tactic in the description below. Also check out Josh DALY, who's the creator of the tactic. He's also got his link in the description below as well to his YouTube channel, so check that out, subscribe to him, maybe watch a couple of his videos and say Matthew or SamuraiHex sent you there. And you've probably already heard of him if you're in the FA community scene, considering I have only 160 subscribers, which I'm really happy for, and I've just hit that mark. I'm really happy. But yeah, and everyone out, he's got like a few thousand subscribers, so yeah. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this video, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel as well for more FM24 content, hit the bell for mobile notifications, and check out my socials down in the description below. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.